Welcome back to Buffalo by the Slice, but it's a little different because we're not in Buffalo. Oh no, we are actually here in Stowe, Vermont. So today it's going to be Stowe by the Slice, and we're checking out a place called Picassos. There's a very similar place in Buffalo called Picassos that you may have heard of if you're in Buffalo, but no. We're in Stowe, Vermont, so we are going to Picassos, try out the pizza, rate it, and see what's around in Stowe. Oh, and of course, I'm not doing this alone. No. Hello, guess who's back? My beautiful wife, because we're on vacation here in Stowe, Vermont, here for the foliage, which right here doesn't look like much, but it's actually very gorgeous. Don't worry, you'll see in a little bit. Sure, we can show you the tree in just a second. Hold on. Look at the trees right there. Really nice, really pretty. All right, so while we're waiting, let's check out what Stowe has to offer. And the first place we're gonna go is the Notch, which is actually nestled between Cambridge and Stowe, and it's a mountain pass that is only available and open during the summer where there's no snow on the ground, because you are literally going between two mountains where you are twisting and turning around boulders and all this crazy stuff. So check it out right now. Are here at the Trapp family lodge, and better known for the Sound of Music. Just look at those views. That is why they loved this area right here. It reminded them of home. And of course, the mountains all over the place. All right, so we got our Picassos a little different today. What did you get again?
It's the barbecue chicken.
Okay.
I got the barbecue chicken.
I am gonna give you this on the plate.
Hopefully your spiciness didn't roll onto my
And I got
pizza.
a buffalo chicken.
Gosh.
So, what do you love about Vermont?
Everything. I love the quaint little towns. I love the mountains. Because you know me, I love the mountains. And I love that the air here is so fresh smelling.
Well, there's so many trees.
Right.
Yeah,
so when
well-
you come here, everything is so fresh smelling. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And the views are just out of this world here. Like, you can't even put into words.
My favorite thing is to relax and enjoy. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you have the ability to come to Vermont, try making it because it's truly a really nice place. And Stowe has so many hidden gems in it. It's very tourist, but it still keeps its natural form with all the trees and the mountains, and they really are respectful of that. Mm.
That's a lot of crunch.
That's a lot of crunch.
That's a lot of crunch.
This ain't Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This is Pizza Crunch. Oh,
You okay?
friggin' hard, man. Wow. And crunchy. You should call this the Pizza Crunch. Not Picassos, the Pizza Crunch.
My crust is actually not that bad.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Mine is awfully hard. In fact, you can feel it going down. I mean, and not in a good way either. It's crunchy all the way down.
That good, huh?
What's up?
That good, huh?
Why? Because I burped?
It was sarcasm.
Sure. All right. So, as with Buffalo by the Slice, today, Stowe by the Slice, because we are here at Picassos in Stowe, Vermont. Of course, we rate the pizza on how it is, and we'll give our seal of approval whether we say that this place is good to come to or maybe find another pizzeria. Now, you and I normally have gotten cheese and pepperoni pizzas to try it as kind of a base. We did a little bit different today. What was the pizza that you got?
I got the barbecue chicken.
And what was that on that?
Obviously barbecue sauce.
Chicken.
It had like a honey mustard, I think, and red onions on
Okay,
it.
cool. And I got the
believe.
buffalo chicken, which had a hot sauce base. Then it had jalapeno peppers and banana peppers, as well as some chicken on it too. It's going to be a little bit different, especially when we rate toppings,
Right.
but that's okay. It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good.
It's a wild card episode. It's a different
Yeah, exactly. It's a little different. We're on vacation. We're enjoying. We're having some fun. All right. What do you think of the appearance? What will you rate it?
For mine, I would probably give it like a 3. I'm only saying that because it looked kind of sloppy. It didn't.
How so? How so?
Like it was really greasy. Like
Okay.
it was super duper greasy, and I felt like the toppings, if you would have lifted it up, it would have just went plop.
Okay.
Like it's just it just super greasy. So that's why I'm kind of giving it a lower on the appearance.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the appearance. I'm going to give it a 2.9. So what do you think about the crust?
It was all right. It wasn't terrible for me, and it wasn't great. So I'm gonna give it like 2.9.
Okay. You could hear me eat mine. Massive crunch appeal. Some people might like that. I do not, especially if I feel it going down my throat and it's like kind of like tearing.
Yeah.
It was very hard.
Yeah.
When it came to the crust, especially the outer half. The initial first few slices, nice, soft, exactly what I want to expect when it comes to a pizza. But that outside crust, the crust itself and the outside dough, very crunchy, very rough, very hard to eat. I'm going to give that a 2.1 when it comes down to it.
I don't blame you. I don't blame
The
you.
dough was all right. The other thing too, I like thicker. That was very thin. That was a very thin
Yes.
pizza. All right, next is the sauce. What was you had a different type of sauce than a regular tomato sauce, right?
I would say the barbecue was pretty good. It had a little bit of a ting to it, but to me it was your basic barbecue.
Okay.
Like, you know, like a charcoal barbecue. Like it had like a smokiness taste to it.
And what would you rate the sauce at?
I would give it a 3.9.
For me, buffalo chicken, so it was a hot sauce, and I don't know if it had blue cheese or not, or ranch or something mixed with it. Picassos, if you watch this, one thing I'm going to recommend, use blue cheese with your hot sauce. Comes out really well. Plus, we're from Buffalo, so we know what it is when we're talking about buffalo and buffalo chicken and wings and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
It's hot sauce, and it's a little bit of blue cheese that you can mix together. Really good then. So when it comes to the sauce, it was all right. I mean, it had a little bit of heat to it. You know me, I like things hot. Some people might take it and be like, oh, that was spicy.
Like me.
Yeah, you would have been like, oh, my mouth is on fire. You would have been breathing like a fire.
Yeah, I know.
No, it wasn't that hot. I'm going to give the sauce, though, because it could have been better, like I say, if they would have mixed it a little bit with like a blue cheese in with it, you would have really gotten that taste really coming out. So I am going to give it a 2.6. Cheese is on top. It's very good. Was it good? Was it bad? What do you think about the cheese?
The cheese was okay. Again, it was sitting there. So I don't know how it would be like fresher. But I would probably give the cheese like a 3.
Yeah, I give the cheese probably a 2.8. All right, and then the toppings. What kind of toppings did you have? You had chicken.
I had chicken and red onions.
Okay, and how was that?
The chicken, I'm sorry, it was not good at all. It was very squishy. I felt like I was eating like seafood. Like it had that squishy taste to it.
Oh boy!
Really, it even like it was weird. It was.
So
chicken.
was it chicken or scallops?
I don't know, but it was chicken. But it was very squishy, and it was like is this cooked? It made me wonder. But it was cooked, but it was very chewy and squishy, and it was like seafoody base.
Really?
So I'm honestly gonna give that part of it like a 1.
So yeah, I had, that's weird because I had the buffalo chicken, and the chicken was fine. It didn't taste chewy or anything like that. It actually tasted good. It tasted like chicken. I mean, it was not squishy or anything. Yeah, so that was good. And then it also had the banana peppers and the jalapenos, which I like. So I am going to give that a 2.9 when it comes to the toppings. Overall, the overall slice, what did you think?
I'm probably gonna give it a 2.9, only because of the fact of my experience with squishy chicken. It kind of brought that down. It brought it down for me. Sorry.
Yeah, the overall, I'm gonna say also 2.9. I'm gonna go with. I mean, when we rate it individually, certain things definitely were lacking and was off the charts bad, or certain things. Other parts were pretty good, and when you mix it all together, though, it came out pretty good, except for how hard that crust was. That came out really hard.
It was.
If it wasn't so hard, it would have been a better slice.
That's just.
I think it comes down to the freshness of this one. If it's not fresh, it may not be good. So when it comes to, would you recommend coming here or not? Look, it's got a full restaurant menu. There's a lot of things here to eat. We've come here multiple times already. It's good for the most part, especially when things are fresh. If you're just coming to get slices, you might just want to rethink that and either go somewhere else or order fresh food. Yeah, it's going to be up to you what you think. If you ever were in Stowe, Vermont, and you said, hey, I saw those guys talking about Picasso, and there it is. Let's see if that's good. My recommendation, though, is get something fresh.
Right.
All right, so that was Stowe by the Slice. Catch us again for Buffalo by the Slice, where we are going to every pizzeria in Buffalo. Today was just a little bit special because it's something unique, it's different, we're on vacation, and it would be fun to go and highlight another area. Maybe we'll do this again when we go to other spots around the country or the world. We'll go check out their places, rate them, let them know. So make sure you're following us here on Buffalo by the Slice so you can see who's got the best slice in town. Why are you buckled in?
I'm so used to being buckled in. I don't know.
I mean, we're not going anywhere right now. We're eating pizza,
Oh my god.
tailgating.
So used to doing it that way.